When I met Begonia, she explained that the place that had been run by Caritas was having to close down because they didn't have any funds, and that she felt that she couldn't possibly let that happen, that they were housing 12 people and that she couldn't tell those people, go back on the streets, so that no matter what it took, she would keep it open, and keep it open she has. Before this situation, they were already offering food, cooked meals for about 350 people every day in La Linea, and now they've gone up to over 900 a day. It's a tremendous amount of food that they're having to prepare, and not only prepare but deliver, because before people would come to the home to pick up the food from there, but now they're actually taking it to the different barrios and giving it out to people. I would like to say that Begonia has had a lot of support from different groups, from companies, banks, in some cases, and individuals in Gibraltar. And she always tells me how grateful she is for all the support she gets from here, and that basically if it wasn't for the Gibraltar support, that their existence would be much, much more precarious than it already is, because they don't get any government funding. They just depend on what companies, on businesses, on individuals give them. They do fundraising in the course of the year, and she tells me she is a professional beggar. She asks and asks and asks for money every day in between doing everything else that she does.
Pedro, que estaba contando tú, que ¿cuántas ollas hiciste ayer de estofado?
9 ollas.
9 ollas de estofado. Bueno, ya hemos tenido que incluso poner lugares auxiliares porque los fuegos nuestros ya no dan para tanto. Este es un poco el movimiento diario de la cocina. Aquí se hace almuerzo y cena diaria.
As well as hot meals for lunch and dinner, Hogar Betania also distributes breakfast and tea where required. The shelter caters not only to the homeless and those out of work, but to pensioners with no support network, victims of domestic abuse or human trafficking, people with physical disabilities or mental health problems, and still more. A network of volunteers ensures that Hogar Betania can offer help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to the many who require it.
They offer counselling, they offer advice, they get people into training programs. The aim is to get people back on their feet. Remember, sometimes these are people who've lived on the streets for ages. They become completely unable to relate to others and so on. So the span of the work they do is huge, and as such it needs an awful lot of money. And this is where we come in.
Bueno, esto es un poco como se empaquetan las bolsas también. Los números representan pues cuántos son en cada una de las unidades familiares. Hay unidades familiares de 2 personas, hay unidades familiares de 3 personas, de 4, de 5, de 6, de 7, de 8, de 9 y de 10. ¿Vale?
The COVID-19 crisis has caused operating costs to escalate sharply. Providing food and basic pharmaceutical and hygiene products to those with nowhere else to turn is costing between 12 and 13,000 euros per week. A large number of those currently availing themselves of these services worked cash in hand before the crisis, both in La Linea and in Gibraltar. Many have been left with no income and no options. The charity Friends of Hogar Betania says the crisis has made it clearer than ever that one hand washes the other, and neighbouring communities must reach out and support each other in every way that they can. Those wishing to donate can do so through the charity. Details are available on our website.
I would urge you, if you possibly can afford it, to donate to this very worthy cause. They really need the money, and we'd be helping a lot of people. Thank you.